Hi guys, what's up? This is Riaan. I hope everyone is safe and sound at home. Stay indoors, guys. I'm coming to you on week 2 of India's 3-week lockdown. So as you know, 21 days. I think we are on the second week right now. So far I've been doing okay, been chilling at home. This has been a complete change of lifestyle for me. So and life really has changed in many ways. We're literally halfway through the lockdown, a long way to go. We don't really know if the lockdown is going to end anytime soon. So I just thought I'd do this video and talk to you guys about a few of the things that I myself have learned. So I've been in the house for about 2.5 weeks. I haven't left my doorstep for 2.5 weeks. And I thought I'd do this little video for you guys on what I've learned during this lockdown. So I thought I'd share some of my experiences. Okay, starting with, I haven't stepped out of my house for 2.5 weeks. Now that's a long time. And when I say I haven't stepped out of the house, means I haven't stepped out of the doorstep. We've had groceries delivered here home, so I haven't really had to go to the market or to the supermarket. I don't even walk down in my compound or anything. So I've literally been in the house. This for me has given me a lot of perspective on what it must be like for someone who's homebound, or someone who is say disabled, or someone who is too elderly to go out, and what it must be feeling like. So I sometimes feel so trapped in the house, and to think that I haven't seen my neighborhood in 2.5-3 weeks, or I haven't gone downtown, or I haven't gone to just meet my friends. I think that has given me a lot of perspective, what it is like to be stuck in your home and you have everything around you, but you're powerless and you cannot really step out. I usually lead a very active life, and I'm always around different neighborhoods in Bombay, going to South Bombay, Bandra, here, there, Andheri, everywhere, and it's hard for me to think that I haven't even stepped out of my building, and all these places that are so familiar to me are now just seem so far away. So this has been literally a huge change in perspective. Another thing that I have realized is that you have to I mean, this has really kind of shaken me up and given me a reality check, is that your income is so unpredictable, especially for those of us who aren't in salaried jobs. So we depend on, as freelancers, writers, content creators, it literally depends on what you do for the month that brings you your money every month. I don't have a fixed salary. So literally over March and April, my income has gone all the way down to 0. And which leads me to tell you this, that guys, it's extremely important to save your money. So I'm very careful about my money when during normal times. So I do save a lot. So while I do agree that this is a huge financial hit, I do have savings to kind of see me through these tough times when the income is 0. Another thing that I've actually kind of learned is that, I mean, a few of you know that I am a certified French language teacher, and I did the course many years ago, and I used to do it for the longest time. But then after I stopped teaching a couple of years ago because I had no time. So I decided, why not just pull out my skills? People are at home. Let me offer online courses, and that for me has been very fulfilling. Not only from an intellectual point of view, but also the fact that I can get a little pocket money by using a skill that I already had. So I mean, if you have a skill, think of what you can do maybe after the lockdown, if your job is going to suffer, and think of what you can do to possibly earn a little extra pocket money. This is what I did. I kind of improvised, reinvented myself, and another thing I realized is that I completely suck at housework. I have to say this. As independent as I am, I think living in India, we are so pampered and used to domestic help, and I think I might have just taken my domestic help and all the comforts that I've had at home for granted. So something as basic as waking up every morning and having to do my bed every morning, I've now started to learn to do it, but I used to just take it for granted. Or like every time I have a cup of coffee, I have to wash that mug, or have my breakfast and I have to do the dishes. So I can safely say that I sucked at housework. I still do. I mean, I'm learning to do things like, I've been scrubbing the bathrooms, I've been sweeping and swabbing. I won't say that I have a huge skill for it, but I'm learning. I'm asking my mom in the house what I can do. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've actually been filling water bottles, like the drinking water bottles in the house, from the water filter every day, which I've not done in my life. Yeah, learning to do that, but that's once again giving me a lot of perspective. Another thing is I'm learning a few skills around the kitchen. Like I cannot cook, but I've like started doing a few like things like grills and stir fries and everything, the things that are not super complicated. So I'm trying to give myself that skill and that knowledge that, you know what, I don't want to cook up a 5-course meal, but at least basic things in the kitchen so that I can help others in the family. Yep, so this whole lockdown has given me a huge reality check that basically my household skills sucked. And you know, like, just to think of every time like I take out clothes and then there are clothes that come in and need to be ironed and folded and put back into the cupboard and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing that I've actually learned to do is how to organize and make my day productive. So, you know, while it's easy, like the first couple of days I just sat all day and watched Netflix from morning to night. I'm not that kind of person. I like watching TV in the night, but how long can you just keep watching TV all day? So I want to make my life very productive. So I've started organizing my days. So like in the morning I wake up, maybe a little late, I take that liberty. I do my French class for a while. I have kind of figured out a little routine. So after French class, I'll clean up my room, sweeping, swabbing, filling water, doing a little housework if necessary. Then lunch, then rest for a while. Then another class in the evening, read up a bit. Then chill, spend time with family. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Social media, reading, watching the news every day. And of course in the night reward myself with a session of Netflix. I think learning something new at this time has been really interesting as well. So while I haven't really been learning anything new, I pulled out my Italian books because I did an Italian language course many years ago. So I wanted to kind of refresh my skills. I've been reworking my vocabulary and grammar and everything because I don't have the time to do it otherwise. I've also, and I mean, those of you who know that I'm based between India and Sri Lanka, I've also been making up my list of words and expressions in Sinhala so that I can use this time to build on my vocabulary so that I am more fluent every time I go to Sri Lanka. I think that's pretty much it. I think another huge lesson that this has taught me is not to take things for granted. Like, you know, I don't think I'll ever take just like walking down my street for granted, because something as simple as walking down my street or just going to a Bandra shop or just going to a coffee shop and having a cappuccino, it's just like disappeared overnight. And while I'm not complaining because there are people who are suffering far more than me, what I'm trying to say is that we should never lose sight of the privileges that we have, and of course never take things for granted. So last month on the 14th, I met up with my whole group of friends for my birthday party, and we were having such a good time eating Thai food and drinking champagne and singing songs and everything. And when we left that night, we had no idea that we would not be seeing each other indefinitely. To think that I will not see my friends whom I see all the time for God knows how long is definitely something that shakes me up. And yeah, I mean, I think it's important to stay in touch with your friends all the time so that nobody's feeling lonely. And I think this time has also taught me that I'm spending more family time. I'm calling up my family in Australia, I'm calling up my friends, I'm talking to them far more often than otherwise I'd have the chance to do. And yeah, so this situation has pretty much given me a huge change in perspective. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. I don't know when this situation is going to end, but I'm starting to deal with it. I'm starting to curb my anxiety, and I'm not letting it get to me. The fact that I can't really step out as much as I would love to just go somewhere and maybe just take a walk. Something as simple as a walk is something that's really missing in my life right now. But on that note, I'd love to hear from you how you guys have been coping with the lockdown, what it has taught you. Tell me what you think it has taught you. And just before leaving, I'd like to highlight that, guys, please just stay indoors. And of course, please support all the government authorities and all the frontliners like medical workers and everything who are going out of their way to help us. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'd love to hear from you. So leave me a comment and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.